Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. Today, I want to explore something that's probably crossed your mind during the hard days. The days when you're carrying your own weight, managing your own pain, chasing your own peace, and yet somehow you still find yourself showing up for someone else. Why? Why do we extend care, compassion, love, when just getting through our own life is already enough? There's a reason for that. And it's more than duty. It's more than culture or guilt or even kindness. It's because deep down, we remember something most of us forget on the surface. There is no other. There is only us. We've talked about this before. We often think of ourselves as individuals walking around with separate lives, problems, stories, and yes, we are uniquely ourselves, but we're also more. We're threads in the same tapestry. And in that tapestry, when one thread frays, it pulls on all the others. You felt this. You felt a stranger's pain in a headline. You've cried watching someone else cry on a video. You felt your own heart ache when a friend couldn't carry theirs. That's not weakness. That's not distraction. That's connection. It's the deepest kind of truth. The part that says, even when I don't know you, your pain touches me because you're mine and I'm yours. That's why we care for others. That's why we hold space for someone else's grief, even when we're grieving too. That's why we offer love, even on days we don't feel strong. Because in the web of humanity, love flows in all directions. Not just outward, not just inward, but everywhere at once. And when we love others, we're also loving the part of ourselves that remembers we belong to each other. There are times when you might feel stretched thin, like loving others is taking something from you. But I want you to consider something radical. What if loving others adds to you? What if it strengthens the thread? What if, instead of draining you, compassion builds you? What if showing up for someone else heals a wound you didn't know you had? Because I found that to be true. When I love someone well, without condition, without control, I feel more like myself, more alive, more human, more connected to the eternal thread that runs through us all. And you know what else? When someone feels loved by you, it can change the entire course of their life. A moment of grace, a word of encouragement, a presence that says, you're not alone. These things can save someone. And I don't say that lightly, guys. People have told me this. People have told me this show has helped them feel seen, heard, loved. And I carry that with so much gratitude because every ounce of effort I pour out somehow returns in the most beautiful ways, and it's getting more and more so. It's the ripple we can't always see, but sometimes, just sometimes, we do. And when we do, it's magic. So why do we love beyond ourselves? Because, ready? We're never really beyond ourselves. Everyone is part of us. And that's not just poetic, it's practical. The more we build a world with that mindset, the more we soften, the more we heal, the more we thrive, not just as people, but as one. So love anyway. Love even when you're tired. Love when it's inconvenient, and love when it's unreturned. Because love never ends with you. It only begins. And the more you give it, the more the whole world remembers who it is. Thank you. Thank you for walking this thread with me. Until next time, stay rooted in love and keep reminding the world what it means to be one. I love you all very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye.
Every storm